I can handle this alone, you know.
Okay, let's go.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah. It's over now. Whatever shows up, just slash it to hell.
Good job, everyone!
You all wiped?
Our mission's not done till we get home.
So let's the guard down.
Did you hear? They're assigning another new type. Oh? That's news to me. There's been a flood of new types lately, huh? I hear the director brought her over himself from the Russia branch. Hey, speak of the devil.
I have an introduction to make. This is a new type recruit. She'll be joining your ranks today.
Nice to meet you. My name is Alyssa Ilinichina Amiela. As of 1200 hours today, I've been transferred here from the Russia branch. I look forward to working with you.
Hey, girls are more than welcome here anytime.
I'm amazed that you've survived so long around here with that frivolous attitude.
She doesn't have much experience in actual combat, but her scores in the simulated battle were quite stellar. You'd better train hard, or she'll soon surpass you.
Yes, ma'am.
Alyssa, I want you to serve under Lindo's supervision. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Lindo, I need to hand off some documents to you, so come with me. The rest of you can go back to your quarters. That's all.
Hey, so you're from Russia? Isn't it freezing over there? Oh, but I guess with all the global warming these days, the temperatures are getting higher.
What a promising rookie. We've got to be the only branch with 2 of these rare new types.
Yes, I suppose so. But we'll be stepping up the search for new type matches from now on. HQ's new policy. The thing is, this girl may be a match, but she's also somewhat mentally unstable. The doctors have her attending a medical healthcare program on a regular basis. At any rate, I want you to stay alert around her.
Understood, big sis.
Lindo, don't ever call me Big Sis here again. Got that?
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go!
I'll give you a hand.
Whatever shows up, just slash it to hell.
Managed to survive today, too.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah!
Don't let your guard down.
It would be good to go home and freshen up.
I'm gonna watch Bugger Rally when I get home.
As I mentioned before, the oracle cells, which comprise an origami, will eat anything. Not just life forms like animals and plants, but also minerals and synthetic resins, such as plastics. It will even devour nuclear waste, known to be toxic to normal life forms. Buildings, solid earth, you name it. See, this is what happens. As a result, the environment as we know it, leftover so to speak, is diminishing at a high rate. In this area, people were once known to view cherry blossoms in spring and maple leaves in autumn. But by now, there's no hope of ever doing that. Meanwhile, the origami tend to occasionally take on the qualities of the things they've eaten. Recently, some origami have been actually discovered photosynthesizing. 79% nitrogen, 21% oxygen. Despite the fact that we have only a third of the plants that existed in the world 20 years ago, Somehow, the air of this planet has been preserved. Don't you find it extremely ironic that we owe this phenomenon to the origami's photosynthesis?
Mom, I can't eat anymore.
Really, he has no sense of duty whatsoever.
Listen, people. Have you ever heard the term Nova's devouring apocalypse?
Yes, after the origami battle among themselves, the extinction of humankind is triggered by Nova, an entity grown so huge that it can swallow up the entire planet.
Exactly. No one even knows who first spoke of this event. And some people have dismissed it as an idle rumor.
But once the Aegis project is completed, we'll be safe from even that.
Do you know what kind of animal a dog is?
Huh?
Their numbers are quickly dwindling. But even now, you can see some dogs existing around the outer ghetto. Dogs are intelligent. They may not be able to speak or understand specific words, but they can communicate with humans. If an origami takes on the qualities of a dog, then perhaps we can find a way to coexist.
Coexist?
Of course, from a communication standpoint, we're not limited to dogs. Long ago, you could watch an animal tamer manipulate wild beasts in a tent called a circus.
But there's no way that we can ever get along with origami.
I'm working with you two new types today. I'll try not to get in your way, so don't mind me.
If you ask me, old types should just stick to what old types are capable of doing.
Well then, I'll see what I can do to live up to your expectations. Whoa. I can see you really can't stand me.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I'm fine.
Just kidding. Let's see. Listen up, Alyssa. When things get chaotic, look up at the sky. Then find a cloud that looks like an animal. That will help you to chill. Until then, stay here. That's an order. Afterwards, I want you to join us over there. Got that?
But why should I do such a thing?
Just look for a cloud, okay? All right, we're going on ahead. There's something about that kid. She seems to have a lot of baggage. Still, these days, who doesn't have some kind of tragedy in their lives? Since you're a new type like her, try to look out for her, all right? Cool. Come on, then.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do our best.
I've got your back.
Let's see what you can do. Right? Please don't be lazy.
Our mission's not done until we get home.
You know what? I think I had very few misses today.
Aragami. Back when the Oracle cells were first discovered, they still existed in amoeba form. After that, Aragami and earthworm form were found. 6 months later, Aragami and beast form were sighted. And by the time a year had passed, an entire continent had been thoroughly destroyed by the expanding Aragami. Even considering that they evolve by taking on the form of whatever they eat, wouldn't you say that's a blistering pace? Right. Now, strictly speaking, the Aragami don't actually evolve. The fact is, the Oracle cell's gene sequence hasn't changed at all from the originals. You hear me? Not one tiny bit.
But wait a minute, that's not possible. They're changing form, aren't they?
The Aragami, you see. They're just like you right now. For them, taking on the form of whatever they've eaten is the same as acquiring knowledge is for us. That's right. All they're doing is acquiring knowledge and getting smarter. What kind of bone structure would they need to move faster in our environment? What would they need to develop the ability to fly? They're busy absorbing tons of information, like a sponge soaks up water. In a mere 20 years, they've reached a highly advanced level of development in terms of form and function. Too bad the Aragami weren't as adverse to studying as young Koda here. Yes, they're extremely dedicated and diligent students. I mean, it really boggles the mind. I've even heard rumors of an Aragami that is actually capable of launching missiles. If that's really true, then that means they've even taken on the form of man-made tools. Isn't that just intriguing? If they can incorporate such complex information into their paradigm, then perhaps one day, in the not-too-distant future, an Aragami in human form will appear.
An Aragami in human form?